The Colts, still right in the thick of it in the AFC South, are on the road this week taking on the Bucs, who are one of the teams in the NFC South. Predictions will be served in a minute, but before they get here, we have a few stats to hold you over. The formula for another Bucs win would appear to start on the ground.
And the touchdown!
Peyton Barber had 2 rushing touchdowns last week, and while the rest of his stats weren't eye-catching, the Bucs' commitment to running the ball was impressive. 31 carries against 33 pass attempts. The Buccaneers' ground game hasn't been a strength, but they've scratched out 100 or more yards on the ground in 4 of their 5 wins, so it's not as much about efficiency with them as it is about volume. And then there's the Colts' rush D, which was gashed last week, so there's plenty of incentive for Tampa to attack them via the run game. The Colts, on the other hand, have little reason to try and run on Tampa's D too often. They completely bottled up Leonard Fournette last week, and on the year, they are second best in yards per carry allowed and yards per game allowed. But as good as they've been against the run, they have not enjoyed that kind of success against the pass. Second most yards per game allowed, while allowing a passer rating over 95. That would infer Jacoby Brissett needs to snap out of his recent funk.
It's intercepted!
Brissett had his 3rd straight game with a passer rating under 80 and has just 2 TD passes against 3 interceptions in his last 5 games, 2 of those picks coming last week. Ball security is important against any team, but especially when it comes to the Bucs, who have shown they aren't too shabby when it comes to taking the ball away from the opposition. Tampa Bay had 4 takeaways against the Jaguars last week and converted all 4 into touchdowns.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
To prevent them from adding to their total, the Colts O-line will have to pay special attention to Shaq Barrett, who added 2 more sacks to his league-leading total, one of which led to a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. So can the Colts hold Barrett off long enough for Brissett to take advantage of Tampa's secondary and keep their playoff hopes alive? Or are the Bucs going to pick up win number 6, which would give them a very real chance at a 500 season when it's all said and done? Time to serve up those predictions we had cooking.
And he drills it downfield, and it is caught! And it's caught by Chris Godwin, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.